Alright, hey everyone! Okay, so I basically decided to do a bit of an unplanned video because what I think is the final trailer for Team Sonic Racing has been revealed today. So I figured I would sort of give that a watch and tell you my thoughts and opinions on it because you know by now I'm a big fan of this game. It's just my glasses there so you can see me a bit better. And I really hope this game does well. So we're going to take a look at the final trailer and we're going to tell you my thoughts on it, whether I liked it or not, and basically what I think it does really well and what it doesn't. But also, it seems that today was the day that the review embargo lifted because there's been loads of reviews for Team Sonic Racing, and from the initial look, it looks like critics are really enjoying it. So, yeah, we're going to take a look at that. But for now, we're just going to look through the trailer and I'm going to tell you my initial thoughts and reaction to that. Okay, so here we go.
Peggy 3.
Peggy 3. Play online with friends. Well, yeah, I think so. Driving. So we're seeing lots of levels here. I'm not even going to try and name them all because I'll probably get them wrong. Yeah, I like the cutscenes. I hope that all these cutscenes are in the game because quite often they cut these out of the final game and it's a shame. Yeah, we've seen the car customizations. I thought they were going to show us that crash there. Is that it? Huh. Okay. That's it. Trailer stop. Yeah, Right. Well, I'm in a bit of a mixed reaction here because, see, I've played this game. I know it's a very good game, but I don't think that trailer does a very good job of selling why it's good. So let's start off with all the positives. First of all, the CG sequences, the cutscene sequences look fantastic. I really hope that all those are actually there in the game because I really want to watch those. And what I've noticed with, especially with a lot of Sega games, is they commission all this awesome CG stuff and they put it in the trailers, and then quite a lot of it doesn't end up in the final game. So I really hope that all that's in there because it's really good. It's really well done. It was a fairly safe trailer, I think. It doesn't really tell you anything new. There's no... Obviously, we know the full character roster. We found that out months ago. But do you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just sort of watching it again. I don't remember seeing the character Zavok or Infinite in that trailer, but we know they're in the game. So why are they not in there? Wait, is Infinite? Is Infinite in this game? I can't remember now. I genuinely can't remember. No, Zavok and Metal Sonic. That's it. Zavok and Metal Sonic. Why did I say Infinite? I don't know why I said Infinite. No, Infinite can stay away. Yeah, we know that Zavok and Metal Sonic are in the game, but I don't remember seeing them at all in the trailer there, and I've just got it on again and I'm watching it back. And if they are in there, they must appear for a split second because I definitely don't see them. It was an alright trailer. It's the big problem with this is, and it's the problem that I've been kind of going on about since my EGX videos, and yeah, definitely check those out if you haven't done already. The marketing for this game is it's not doing a good job, I think, of conveying why the game is so fun. See, when you're playing this game, there's a lot you can be doing as a player. You're constantly thinking, you're constantly plotting, you're constantly... It's like how in a lot of racing games, you kind of can almost plan out what you're going to do, and when you get into a good position, you can kind of just stick and follow the plan. Whereas this one, stuff is constantly happening and you constantly have to quickly adapt and change your tactics on the fly. And that's where the excitement and the intensity comes in, because you're constantly having to think. You're like, okay, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Oh, no, that's now happened. Okay, I have to take this idea. I have to do that now. I have to take this idea and do that one. And that's where the fun, the excitement, and the intensity comes in. You're constantly thinking tactically, and you're constantly having to do stuff to... By do stuff, I mean, like, it's not a case of, like, in a lot of racing games where you get into a good position, you can almost follow the racing line, or you can follow the plan that you've got in your head. In this game, you need multiple ideas, and you need to be bringing them in at different times and constantly adapting. And even if it all goes wrong, you can still come back and you can still do really well. But you have to come up with those tactics and those ideas. And this doesn't really explain that, this trailer. Like there's no mention really of the different kind of boosts you can do. And there was one thing that I actually noticed. I will bring this up now if I can find the right timestamp. There's a moment where it does look like that they're going to show you something that I keep going on about, and that's how you can use your own vehicle as a weapon to sort of ram and impact other racers and spin them out. And it does look like they're going to show that, and I'm just trying to find the actual clip now. It does look like they're going to show it, and then all of a sudden they just cut at the moment of impact. There, right there. They do crash, and then it cuts to the next scene, and it's like, oh, you're not going to show that? You're not going to show that's something you can do? That's really exciting, and that's cool. That's something you can do. And then immediately after, you see, I think it's Sonic and Knuckles. I've just gone past it on my trailer, so yeah, it's Sonic and Knuckles, and it looks almost like there's Amy who's leaving a boost trail behind, and they come on either side of her, and it almost looks like they're going to sort of ram into her, both of them, but it cuts away, and it's like, show that physical gameplay that you can actually do. That would be interesting. That's exciting. That's fun to watch. They do show the customizations. That is something which I think is going to be really interesting, especially for online, because it probably means you can have people racing as the same team. So if one player picks Team Sonic, another player can pick Team Sonic, and depending on the modifications they've got, it's going to really change how those two players go about that race. So that's going to be something really good. There's also nothing about possible downloadable content. I might do another video later talking about that, because I do want to talk about possible downloadable content for this game. Because yesterday's Sonic livestream happened, and they sort of very carefully dodged the question. They kind of answered it, but didn't, so I do want to talk about that. Anyway, the trailer, I think... I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but there was a car just backfired outside. I like that. I'm talking about a racing game, and a car just backfired outside. Yeah, so that just happened. Okay, let's talk about the reviews now, because some of these reviews they're great. They're really good reviews so far. So let's start with... Who should we start with? Let's start with the IGN website, or as some people call it, IGN.com. They gave it an 8.5 out of 10, and they say, Team Sonic Racing nails what matters most, speed, finesse on the racetrack. The new team system is a fantastic evolution of the arcade racing formula that gives you a real reason to work together, and there's a litany of customization options to keep you coming back to these excellent tracks to earn more. Even though a small roster and annoying adventure story mode could be better, Team Sonic Racing is an addictive, inventive evolution that proves Sumo Digital is at the top of its game. Wow! That is very high praise indeed. Yeah, that's very high praise indeed. And again, big thumbs up to Sumo Digital. They sounds like they've got another great game on their hands. But anyway, let's have a look at another one. Dual Shockers, they gave it an 8 out of 10. Team Sonic Racing is one of Sonic's best spin-off games to date. That's really good, considering I think Transformed is the best, and not because I helped make that game. No, seriously, I do think Transformed is probably the best, but we'll see what this one's like when it fully comes out. Team Sonic Racing is one of Sonic's best spin-off games to date. Even with a handful of problems I had with the game, I found I was easily able to overlook them because of the pure fun I was having. Team Sonic Racing is definitely worth checking out if you're looking for your next kart racing craze. Again, that's what I'm getting at. The game is fun. It's a fun game to play. Destructoid, 7 out of 10. Plenty of folks will enjoy the Sonic focus, and many of the tracks would have been fantastic as Transformed DLC. I just wish it wasn't as limited in scope out of the gate. Yeah, I kind of get that. I do wish the roster was bigger, and I do wish it wasn't just Sonic stuff. I wish we had some more Sega representation. In fact, I'm just looking for any negative reviews. The only negative review I can see is Games Radar, who gave it 5 out of 10, or 2.5 out of 5, because they still went on 5. 50% they gave it. And this is a weird one. This is, yeah, their blurb is a bit weird. Here it is. Sonic is in a rough shape with its latest game, movie, and spin-off failing to meet the low expectations given them. Team Sonic Racing could be a fun experience if its core mechanics were tweaked to be tighter, fluid, and far more arcadey. There's bits of polish that shine through every now and then, but the entire game feels like it was rushed through development. So yeah, we've got one negative review so far, and that's the most negative I've seen, and they still scored it at 50%. But the game has actually got a really good review from another site. I'm just trying to find it now. Yeah, Shack News gave it a 9 out of 10, and they say, Team Sonic Racing is a strong return to form for Sumo Digital's kart racing spin-off series. Built on a solid foundation of gameplay, the risks taken with the implementation of the dynamic payoff. Sorry, I messed up there. The risks taken with the implementation of the team dynamic pay off big time and sets Team Sonic Racing apart from other titles available in its class. Although it could use some beefing up in terms of side content, Team Sonic Racing is a versatile experience that fans of the franchise will adore. So yeah, it genuinely does seem that critics are absolutely loving Team Sonic Racing, and it's kind of just like what I said back in September. This is a fun game. It might not, like, it may not be like the whole, oh, we gotta worship this game, oh, the game's so good, oh god, oh, save me, save me, oh, command me, Lord. It's not one of those games. It's not gonna somehow give you an out-of-body, otherworldly experience, but it's a fun game, and it's also not that expensive compared to other new titles. I think I've pre-ordered it for about, I want to say I got it for about £20 because it was on an amazing offer. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it now, and it does sound like it's going to be a really, really good game. And oh yeah, I suppose now I should mention, when it comes out next week, I think it's either going to be Tuesday or Friday because I'm in the UK. I'm not too sure when it's coming actually, but I will be doing a live stream of it. So yeah, if you've been watching my content, check that out because I will be live streaming the game, and I'll try and make it as entertaining as possible and tell a few jokes whilst we're playing through it. So yeah, join me for that, and you can see exactly what I think of it and how much fun I'm having with it. So yeah, definitely join me for that one. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to bring you this little news update for TSR that it seems to be doing really well in terms of reviews, and also there's a new trailer out. I know that the game has been leaked. I know that some people have got a full retail copy. I'm not going to be talking about those, and I've been trying to avoid spoilers for them, so I'm not going to be talking about that kind of stuff. Like, the most I kind of know is that there's been some voice actor changes. I don't care about that yet until I actually listen to them. And I've had a couple of other things spoilt for me, but I'm staying away from that, and I'm not going to be talking about that very much at all until the game actually comes out. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in, and definitely click that subscribe button and the bell button icon if you really like my stuff and want to be notified when I upload something new. And click the thumbs up button as well if you found this video interesting or entertaining or whatever. And I will see you again next time, probably for the live stream, unless I find something else to quickly do a video update about. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye!